always consistently demanding other people's money, always wanting to take other people's money, literally calls them out alive, doesn't want to turn around and help anybody else out, leaves them high and dry. But you know what she turned around and ended up getting? I bet you'll guess it, but I bet you it'll take you a while. No, TikTok villain, I won't. I promise. Can anybody guess what she turned around and got today? Yep. Thank you, Snap Crackpot. You won the gold star. She literally got a brand new cell phone. Yep. Now, Snap Crackpot. Front of the class, please. Let's see if you're good as what you think you are. Does anybody know why she got a new cell phone? She may have traded it in, but I doubt that very likely. I doubt that wholeheartedly likely. Okay, Princess Peach. Terminal. You spilled the beans. Maggie, I can almost guarantee you this, whether she turned in that old phone or not, she got it to turn around and get a new IP or VPN. And the reason that being is because you can turn around and with the new IP, if I'm correct, this is my opinion, you can get a new Cash App. But I don't know if that's the way it works. I think they work, well, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But yes, she did get a new phone. Now, whether she paid for it on her own, traded in her phone, but I can guarantee you, yeah. Brand new iPhones, if I'm correct, my mod told me the new, whether it be the new 16s, I guess, or the 17s, $1,500. She got hers for $600. So let's turn around and start thinking of where she came up with that kind of money. Did she use her SSI benefits? May have, but then she's risking on her rent, which is a risk I wouldn't take. So she even traded in her old phone, which doesn't charge. She'd be lucky if she got $100 for it. Maybe at the most 125. Okay. That's what I thought. But, you know, the aspects of her, just even the aspects of her getting a new phone, why? Why, Maggie? You can't afford it on your own? Or you got to turn around? And here's the other thing. How are you going to pay for your payment plan? Is it the same thing as what you're going with now on your old phone? Just asking for a friend. She is by far the rudest, most ignorant person I've come across. And that is my opinion. Anybody that's a fool enough to give her money straight out, flat out, that's on you. And that goes for all the new incoming MAG family that she thinks that are her MAG family. What does she do for the MAG family? I would love for one of them to come into a box and explain to me, oh, Maggie's giving me $100. Maggie's giving me this. Maggie hasn't given them anything. And yes, her mods, and in fact, I saw last night, Happy Camper was live with me, or watching the live. And turned around and straight out watched Maggie get upset at Not Easily Broken for muting somebody that gave her $15. Well, that's your mod, Maggie. That's your boo. But on the other aspects of it too, is it goes right back to what does Maggie do for her mods? I mean, she goes on the trips. She gets the money. their money. She does everything that they don't get to do except sit there and watch a TV screen with 4 walls in their house. Make that make a whole lot of sense to me. How's that work out? But on the back end, everybody is concerned about what's going to happen and what's going on with the investigations. They're still moving forward, trust me. I found out the other day. Hold, please. I got to adjust my chair. So I'm going to put up some information. Please take screenshots. Clear off your screen and take the screenshots because this is going to be important to you all. See that address right there? That is the federal office for the Social Security Office of Inspector General located in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, take screenshots, folks. Trust me. And you're going to find out as to the reason why. Yes, you should be able to call. Coming from Canada. I'll get into that then, Cake. So this is the address to, you ready? Okay, so say for instance, you folks are all watching Maggie and you get screenshot here, you get a recording there, and you don't know what to do with it. Well, you can certainly print it out on your computer, on a piece of paper. You can download it on a thumb drive, and you put it in an envelope. I would probably suggest going to UPS, put it in an envelope that's protected, and send it to this address with a note or a letter in reference to Maggie Foster on social media, TikTok. Trust me, you can put anything you want on that thumb drive. I was actually urged to do this. Now, why do you ask? I forgot. I called Social Security Administration yet again. Now, if anybody ever sits and tells you that you can only ever call once to Social Security Administration, I want you to look them dead in the eye, and I want you to turn around and call them a liar. Because the young lady that took my call, she was very nice. Yes, this is considered her level of what she's doing is at a federal level because they are also federally. Hold on, I got to do this wonderful puzzle piece. Because they're federally regulated with Social Security. Yes, and money laundering. Also, that's the other thing that I'm going to get into too. I want to touch base on with my information. So they want to know about anything and everything. Yep, food stamps included, the whole 9 yards. They want you to run it up a tree, and they want to turn around and have that information. She stated to me that the more information that is sent to them, the more that people call. It will help accelerate them wanting to look into it. They're very much interested in it. They asked me for her on all levels of social media, including favorited. Yeah. So I forwarded all information to the Social Security Administration to turn around and accelerate the investigation. So, sorry that you got phone anxiety. Maybe you should go buy a new phone, Bella. But, okay. Yes, Bella, reach out to me on a DM and I will get you their email as well. Don't forget, hold on. Let me put this up too. Oh, I know she did. On top of something else that was mentioned. Now, I don't know if she's in here or not. Well, I know she can't talk about it, but I sure as hell can. Yeah. So, in the reference to the judge, they're not really going to push it because there was no real committable threat other than the fact that she has the right for freedom of speech. However, Princess Peach, do you think it's okay that with what you and I talked about, that she would be okay with me saying something at least? Ah, never mind. Never mind. TikTok villain said it. Okay. Maggie made a huge mistake. There it is. Thank you, Brown. I appreciate you. Maggie made a huge mega mistake last night